Kind day to you all, I'm Kinsmarck, and this is Chapter 17 of Let's Play Legendary. Closing in on the conclusion of the final act, I confront LaFay in his own tower to close the gate to whatever ethereal realm the creatures have crawled from. That's cool. I actually like that. Oh, hi, Minotaur. All right, cool. I can't sit around and appreciate the architecture, because apparently he's the doorman. And the doorman is a little rude, because, you know, he's hired for his strengths, and because he has a real solid portfolio and frame, because, you know, he does CrossFit. Because, fun fact, you know, there's a conundrum, ow. If someone does CrossFit and is vegan, which one will they tell you about first? Crap, there's a couple of them. Alright. This guy, he's a CrossFitter, he is. And, because I think, aren't steers just herbivorous? I think they are, because I don't even think they eat insects. So clearly, you know, he's also vegan. So, this guy, he's that guy. You know, he's the one that you don't invite over to dinner, because you know all he's going to talk about is just the last time, ooh, he pushed his limits really hard, and, you know, how he can make even steak that's vegan friendly, because that's a thing that, you know, because magic exists in this universe, so he can just do that. And, you know, he's got his friend, you know, he calls him his roommate. Everyone knows the truth, though. And, you know, they got this job together because they know each other so well. They can compliment each other's resumes, and, they work well together. You know, they can't actually, you know, say that they can compromise their professionality, because even though they share a thing, and it's a silent, quiet thing that everyone knows about and respects, because, you know, they don't show it in everyone's faces. It's just because they can maintain composure and professionality while they're at work. No one cares, you know. They can just they can respect them for the job that they do. So these guys need to die, for the love of God. Oh, I have a rocket launcher. All right, I think I might have killed that one. Cool. Okay, I'm tired. And I'm completely out of ammo. Oh, that is not good. There are a lot of things that are good, and can't call that one of them. Whoa! Hey there, friendo! Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, he's coming. He is charging through the wall. Crap, I'm tired. I'm gonna die. I am gonna die. I ain't got a prayer. I ain't got a prayer. Can I run with the axe? I'm sword! I'm sword! I'm sword! I'm sword! I'm sword! I'm sword, damn it! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Heal, 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 heal. Ah! I'm just prolonging the inevitable. I am just prolonging the inevitable. Is he dead? What? Alright. He's not dead. He's not dead. Is there ammunition anywhere? Is there? Ah, fire! Protect me, fire! Ah. What was that? Oh, there's more MG there, and I think I saw rocket. Fire! I'm the fire starter. The twisted fire starter. Could I maybe? There we go. Alright, cool. MG. No, not that. MG. There we go. Oh god, I have to reload. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Feed the system. There we go. Alright. Cool. I am somehow still alive. Yep. I respect you and your lifestyle! Could you maybe die, please? I mean, you know, because you let that other guy in the club, and he and I are wearing the same outfit, you know, I'm just saying, you're clearly showing that, because you know that guy is a friend of the owner, oh, thank God. Oh, the fake ID fool. Are you for fucking real? I can appreciate a good Matrix reference as much as anyone. That was just insulting. Alright, let's get this over with. Come on, then. One down. Could you maybe, could you just die, please? Thank you! Now, cue the elevator ding. Alright, stock up on ammo. Change out the rocket launcher for shotgun. Change out. There we go. Alright. Come at me, scrubs. You're completely unthreatening. He said after they just killed him. I know. Come on. Because that was a cheap shot. Can anyone else agree there? Alright. Let's go. I thought they'd tell you not to use the elevators in a structure fire. I think all the chaos coming down on New York qualifies as a structure fire. You can. And shall. Alright, these guys had a fun time. Alright. Hang on, let me just check my email. Are you for real? That's the intercepted text message that was so important that you chose to put it there in the middle of the climactic conclusion of the game just so that it could interrupt the flow of that climax. Alright, continuing on. That is cool. Alright. I'm sure they're fine. Uh-huh. Cool. All of the above, probably. Considering all that's coming at us. Oh, crap. Can I actually shoot these guys from here? Oh. Because it's my stop. Alright. Ooh. Alright, cover, please. Reload that. There we go. Heal on up. Apparently these guys aren't smart enough to charge ahead of me when I'm reloading and healing, so... Alright. Come at me, then. I'll just smear all of you all over the walls. There we go. Alright. Snacks and ammo. I know there's a panel there. I just feel like I should check this area in case I missed anything. I know you do. Calm thyself. Let's see. Huh. I could just circle around. Alright. I'm always concerned when, in a situation of dire importance such as this, a commander says, I want. For some reason, that just, I don't know, sends mixed signals to me. I'm immediately suspect of the context of those orders. Alright. Come at me then. Alright, he was actually shooting at the fire grate. So that implies to me that their ACDs are on the fritz. Because, you know, friggin' skyscraper is crumbling down around us. Another data message. Has the signal come on again? There we go. Minotaurs failed to halt incursion. Intruders have breached lower levels. Request gunship support. You have permission to fire on the building. Cannon only. Alright, so that's at least telling me I'm going to have to fight a gunship for a conclusionary climax of the fight. Stock up on grenades. Alright, so thanks for spoiling the surprise of the climax for yourself, game. Appreciate that. I know you're allergic to tension and all, because you keep diffusing your own tension ahead of time. Just, can I have one exciting fight? Oh! Alright, he's already there! Go, ow, ow. How the hell am I supposed to fight that? Because I haven't got any missiles. Filing cabinets! Cannon resistant! Who knew? Alright. Oh. I guess our guys fought him off? Cool. I can see Central Park from here. What? Oh, hey. Cool. You guys are repelling in. Alright then. Can I get anything in that office? Apparently not. Right. That's better. Ow. 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 Him in the head. There we go. Alright. Now. Anyone left? Yep! New world order and all that. Oh! Oh god, it's a grenade! Sorry, fellas. Grenade out! future of the human race is indeed at stake, because you put it at risk! Ya dingus! I'm all for understanding animus vitae energy and all that, because apparently it's a natural force in this version of the universe. So science should come to understand it, because humanity fears and therefore can remain victim to that which we do not understand. So we should understand everything. That way we have nothing to fear in the universe and space and all that. At the same time, though, collateral damage is a chief concern, because science that comes at the cost of all this probably moved along a little ahead of itself. No smoking. Do you think Muzak musicians started out their careers wanting to play Muzak? Like, I'm really passionate about my art, you know? I can throw everything I've got, and I feel creatively fulfilled about just creating chill, formulaic lounge tunes, you know? Like, it's something I feel really strongly about. I just feel like they'd compose themselves, even speaking, really just mellowly. Could you overstate that anymore? Camera. Stop looking at me! I have not granted you permission to take my picture! I haven't signed any waivers! Alright. Change in aesthetic here. Oh, hey.
Over here.
How's it going?
Get me out of this cell and I can help you reach the rooftop. Those lab doors
Alright.
are sealed. You'll have to find another way in here.
Can do.
Try the observation booth above the lab.
Observation booth above the lab. Check. Checking this out first. That looks fine. Alright. Shotgun shells, I'm all full on. Got change to those, since this is fairly close quarters. Oh, that's the lab I just saw on the camera. Claws everywhere. Oh, come on, creeper spider things! And there's some data in there, so I need to get in. Alright, can they get in here? Of course they can. I hate those things. Alright, Oh, panel. Alright. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now. No. And check. Alright. Cool. Ooh, alright. Closer for comfort there. Cool. Let's get in there and kill the thing! Anything in there? Apparently not. Snatch up the data and stock up on gear. And scratch the face, because my face is itchy. Come on! Must you do this in the middle of recording? Because now I'm going to have a red spot on my face. Oh well. Because I don't know if I've actually said this in any episodes. I actually avoid scratching my face on camera, because I can't remember the exact name of it, because it's a mouthful. There is actually a name for a skin condition that I have that causes almost any amount of like pressure and scraping against my skin to show up as like vibrant red, and it actually like swells and puffs up and stays that way for a few minutes, and it looks terrible. I have freaked people out in martial arts classes when I'm just sparring, and of course I get smacked around a few times because that happens in a sparring match, and I look like frickin' Rocky just wailed on me for an hour, and I feel completely fine. Like, it isn't painful at all. And it goes away almost instantly. It's just for a few minutes I look terrible. So, because I am a little conscious of that, I actually avoid scratching my face on camera or recording for a few minutes after I know I have. At some point I probably won't care about it. But now, though, I'm still self-conscious about it. Alright, so yeah, I'm sure now, like, this part of my face is all, like, red. Let's see here. More data. Alright, let's see. Check a few of these. Keep the shield at the elevator shut at all costs. Prevent any entry from reaching the roof. Right. I missed a couple of these. It's been over 60 years since we've come this close to achieving our organization's ultimate goal in 45. Alright, so apparently there's some aspect of this involved in World War II that we're just now hinting at. Do not lose your resolve in these final hours. Victory will be ours. Alright then. Jay, you got lab duty tonight. Make sure the ACDs are fully powered. Hank almost died when the ACD powered down and a werewolf got loose. Took his foot clean off. Smacked him upside the head with it. Said, hey, what you doing? You're supposed to plug these in. Why are you plugging these into batteries? Because those are finite power sources, and I'm a fucking werewolf. What you doing, man? You got yourself a death wish? Spoilers, yes, he does. He hates his job because they don't pay him. And the benefits of the place are really not that great. So he's really feeling like he doesn't have many options in life. He's a contract worker. He can't get out of it. He's stuck here for years, and honestly, he's just lonely.
The face had me locked up in here since we arrived from London. There's an electronic lock on my cell door. It shouldn't be too much trouble for you to crack, if you don't mind, of course.
Maybe, I guess. I could maybe feel persuaded to open the door. I mean, what's in it for me?
I never thought I'd see you again. Thought you'd been killed in the attack on the council.
Thanks.
But I was wrong.
You're again. Oh, yeah, okay. Anything in here of interest?
Moved most of his operation to the machine on the rooftop. Its power cycle has already started. Fortunately, he was too pressed for time to change the security codes. I can bypass the locks on the express lift to the roof.
He still hasn't changed them?
The lift is on the top floor of this lab and will take you straight to the machine's power regulation control room. You go ahead. I'll follow after I've disabled the security cameras so that they won't see you coming.
Haven't we had at least days, if not weeks or months after she left his organization?
Get on that lift.
And he still hasn't changed the codes for the locks? Does anyone in this game world have any semblance of forethought for security? God! Lifts. Lifts. Where's the lift? Ow. That one. Whoa. I am almost dead. Crap. Alright, absorb a little animus, because, whoo! Closing in on death, I am! There we go. Alright. I forgot I can hold Q. I've had that ability this entire time, and I just haven't ever used it. Those things are completely useless. Just so I'm clear, because I've activated them a few times, and they haven't ever helped me. At all whatsoever. They are a waste of vitae. Alright, lift. Okay, it's that way. So, I know I probably could have made some of the, clambering around certain environments a little easier for myself, because I could have just held Q and done that. Oh well. Game is what it is.
All security cameras are disabled. I'm on my way up. Get to the power control booth and wait for me there.
Where are you? Excuse me? Anyway, as I was saying, because I assume that's a glitch, where is she coming up from? Because isn't this the single lift to the... Are you for real?
All security cameras are disabled. I'm on my way up. Get to the power control booth and wait for me there.
Was this game even QA tested? Because I can't tell! And you know what? I don't want to put it on them. Because QA testers do a hell of a hard job that is hardly ever appreciated. I didn't actually die this time. I'm just stuck here now. Can I leap off of this? Ah! Finish falling to my death. Alright. That's creepy. Because I know I'll just finish my diatribe here. Staring off as I fall into the abyss. As I fall into the empty void and merge with it. QA testers do one hell of a hard job that is completely thankless, and a lot of people mistake what it actually is. And I don't want to put the faults of this game on them, because I know any AAA game, and I think this was for its time, has QA testers. They just aren't often listened to. So Rather than asking, was this game QA tested, did the fucking devs listen to a word the QA testers said? Because from where I'm sitting, that looks like a whole fuckload of nyet. Alright, I have a theory. And I've just completely lost all semblance of threat from these guys, because I've killed them so many times now and cut several for your convenience. I've attempted climbing this lift in every corner, standing in the center, against almost every wall, and all of them completely lack collision for this last aspect. So I have one last idea, and that idea is... Oh, I can't jump. Oh. I thought maybe if I jumped and, like, it lifted and met my feet in the air, it might catch me. I can't jump, so that theory's out.
Get to the power control booth and wait for me there.
Can one finish this game? Did they ship an unfinishable game? And did they then, in an age in which patches, while rare, were a thing, they just refrained from ever releasing one, or at least syncing the Steam version of this game to the current up-to-date version of it. Alright, checking around the internet, apparently this is a common problem for users of the Steam version of the game. So one can change an INI setting under My Documents, My Games, Legendary, Pandora, Config, and then find the Pandora engine INI in there. Change max smooth frame rate from 300 to some value that functions for your rig. A lot of people report different values as actually doing it for them. So apparently lowering the frame rate down to some acceptable level for the engine and then continuing on to the next checkpoint and then setting it up high again can fix it for some users. I haven't tested it yet, so apologies for the crappy frame rate. I've set mine to 30 in the hopes that a low value puts as little strain on the engine as possible and actually functions! Alright, cool! Could a little QA from one distribution platform to another kill this company? Alright, continuing on. I am as prepared as ever, sir. As eager to just finish this game and never have to look at it again as one could possibly feel. Cool. I am. Consider it marked. Is it?
The worthy take their rightful place as supreme rulers of the earth.
Cool, friendo.
Phase locked himself in the main control room and primed the machine for its final absorption cycle. If we don't stop him now, every single creature on the planet will fall under his control.
Alright. Can I just get a checkpoint? Because this hurts my eyes.
Down from here. We have to disable the 3 power regulation clusters surrounding the center platform.
Alright.
That will shut down the shield protecting Pandora's box so you can destroy the machine.
Check.
Each cluster has a control panel. If you can unlock the panel, I can overload the cluster from this control booth. Hurry, Deckard. Time's running out.
Alright then. Message received. Checkpoint! Ah, thank God. Allow me. Alright, let's friggin' do this. Alright, loading the checkpoint apparently put me here, so... Cool! Charge hard. All of the above. I am so sad for this game, because there's a cool concept here, I can't deny that. I just feel like they didn't go deep enough with it. They clearly didn't code test it. They didn't finish QA testing it. They're so in love with their own mediocre action that they sacrifice the story just to get to more of it. And I can't feel like it's all that satisfying, because it's also completely lacking in replay value, because it's so linear, so I could just call this a one and done. And the concept deserved more than that, I think. Alright. I'll attempt to extract as much fun from the climax as I can, because this is the last I have to deal with this game, so I might as well at least try to enjoy it. Come at me, werewolf. There we go. Oh, that's the control panel there. Cool. Crap. I am taking a lot of fire here. Absorb a little animus. Convenient of you guys to come at me with werewolves that I can absorb energy from, because if you just threw infantry at me armed with a lot of heavy weapons, I might not have the capacity of getting through their lines. Armed as I am with the continuous ability to heal myself, though, I'm pretty much fine. Almost. Come on, don't shoot me now, in my moments of gloating. I'll kill you all, yeah. Absolutely. You're right. I will. And I won't feel anything doing it. There we go. I could murder you with a knife and fork and smile about it. Alright. Can I destroy that thing? Yeah. Ow, ow, crap. Ow, ow, ow. Alright! Oh, that's not my guy, is it? There. Ah, crap. Crap. Can I absorb the soul from here? Could I please? Could I please? Yes, I can. I can absorb animus through walls, and this helps me. I know this episode is stretching fairly long. I just... I can't stretch this out anymore. I have to complete this series. For my own sanity! Because I dare say it's slipping. Alright, one cluster down. On to the next. I'll kill you all for damn sure. There we go. Alright, reload. Actually, I'll... Ah, crap. Come on. The hell just hit me? Oh, alright. Actually, alright on health, sort of. Right, cover. Absorb him. Heal on up. And finish the fight. Alright. I'll just destroy that. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay, good. Crap. All the gaming reflexes keep kicking in. I'm used to using ARs in games, not LMGs. There we go. Alright. Absorb you. Heal up. Activate you. Continue on. I know. I'm hustling as hard as I can. Every day I'm hustling. Alright. There we go. Just appreciate the scenery here, because that is creepy. Oh, hi. Oh, up. Alright. Flamethrower guy can insta-give me. Noted. And I have to start this fight from the very start again. Noted. Alright, last cluster time. Let's actually finish this. Come on. Step into the shred mill. Ow. Reload. No, not you again. Not you again. Cookie McFirestein, you are gonna have to take a day off. Alright. Crap. Come on. Heal up. Alright. Cookie McFlamerstein, I asked you to take a day off. Now look at you. On permanent leave. Unpaid. Alright. Absorb a little of that. Slurp up that animus. There we go. Whoa, hey. That was awfully courteous of you to just leave me to it, let me do my own thing, and feed your soul to me. So now I'm coming at this full health, full animus, full angry. Hi. Could you lot just... Whoop. Maybe take a side trip into hell, please? Cool, I hear it's lovely this time of year. Okay. Activate the thing. I am clear. I assume I'm gonna need this missile launcher!
The center platform shield is down.
Cool.
Overload Pandora's box with animus to destroy the machine.
Overload it with the Animus. Cool. Alright. Can do. Crap. Reload. And snag some ammo. I think I've actually grabbed all there is. So, finish these guys off. Actually, I need to take this careful. I feel like I should charge in for the sake of climactic energy and all that. This thing takes so long. I ain't taking any unnecessary risks. Whoa, what the hell? Ah, crap, more of these. I haven't seen that mechanic used since the one time it came up. Strange that they haven't used any of it since. That's a happy sound. Yeah, that's a happy sound. There we go. Absorb a little of you. And there we go. Alright. Can I do the thing? Oh, here we go. Crap, I hear you. I hear claws. Alright, they're just doing their thing. So, fill it. Fill it. Feed it. Feed it souls. More souls. Crap. How the hell am I supposed to fight this? There we go. It lands. Okay. There we go. Come on. Could you guys just maybe leave me alone? I'm a little occupied here. You know, flying around, thwarting your plans, as one does. I don't think this is enough. Are there any more sources of animus around here? Yes, there we go. Give me that. Fill up on that! Ooh, alright, I think this could finish it. This right here could do it. Alright. Hey! Come on. There we go.
The machine's hit critical mass.
I should probably get off. All of this is just eerily silent because the music doesn't loop. Cool! He had that coming! Can't complain about that outcome. Cue the explosion. Alright, I'm fine. Alright, in a movie? I could see that? Because that actually looked like the stunt guy was like, alright, the explosion is already happening, I'm supposed to get flung, so... and just jumps. Alright. I think I saw shards of glass in his arm.
How did you survive that blast?
I don't know, magic.
Sign of Vivian. She must have been vaporized. Pandora's box. It shattered into a million pieces. There's no way we can use it to banish the creatures now.
Aw, come on.
We still got you. That signet on your arm. It's our last hope. Remember those scans we took at Council headquarters? It turns out your signet contains encoded instructions on how to build a new box.
Cool.
We just need to figure out how to read those instructions. I'm sorry it came to this. We can't afford to ask nicely. Just remember, this is for the good of humanity.
Because that's not the sort of thing a fascist would do. I've created a new dictator to replace LaFay! You could have just asked. I'd have said yes.
Turned on Deckard. Lexington didn't even give him a chance to volunteer.
Because he's an asshole.
Snatched him up and threw him in a prison cell to study like a lab rat. Of course, they assumed I was killed in the destruction of Pandora's box.
Are they about to
Just like
sequel
they
drop?
assumed Deckard couldn't escape from their prison. Two assumptions that turned out to be quite false and would have terrible consequences for the Council later on. Especially when they came to realize what the truth of Pandora's box was. And how Deckard became determined to set things right. Just not in the way anyone expected.
Cue credits. I fucking knew it! Oh, man. That was a contrived, poorly executed, cool concept that just lacked for ambition, detail, and any semblance of appreciation for the cleverness of its own story. Because I've said this a few times. This is an action game in love with itself that clearly just contrived a set-piece scenario to move one along from one cinematic firefight to another. And any time the story started to slow down and allow one to consider and ponder some of the implications and the details, just cue the hand-drawn cutscenes that just skip over any amount of stuff and fill it all in with text messages collected throughout the environment, and then sequel drop for a game that rightfully never got a sequel. Because are we going Creature Tamer Charles Decker now? I could see every aspect of this story coming from miles away. Can't say there was any amount of character depth, development, any of that. I mean, it's all in all just an action game. And a mediocre one at that. Because I think controls make an action game. And I don't just want to say that this is just an game, because that isn't a critical commentary, and I like to think I'm a little more advanced and nuanced in my critique than that. So, the controls are jittery, they are jerky, they aren't crisp, they aren't responsive. As you guys could see, especially using the assault rifle that has a magnified zoom feature, a tiny little motion on my mouse suddenly made it just jitter across the screen multiple pixels. It isn't smooth at all, and this is using, I think, the Source Engine, if I'm correct. I'll correct myself in the captions if I'm mistaken there. I don't think I am. And Source Engine is known for clean controls, so how did they screw this up? I feel like a lot of corners were cut in the creation of this game. And maybe it came from publisher pressure or some such. I haven't the faintest clue. All I know is the end product, for whatever reason, came out alright for a one-shot, and I can't say I'm at all impressed with the Steam port of it, because clearly, as old as this game is, it came out in a physical form for its primary method of distribution first, and then I assume the company that holds the publishing rights to it then later ported it over to Steam, and that can come with complications sometimes. Again, though, this ain't a hard game to port from one PC format to another. So, I feel like this fell flat on its face at the finish line. So, I'll stick around here for the credits. Conscientious Objector? What? Are these guys, like, actors? Because I haven't read any of this so far. I'll just hope it is, because either that or someone on the team was just the designated guy to say, nah, man, that's a terrible idea. Just because someone has to say it, and then because this guy is the designated conscientious objector, everyone else can just say, nah, screw that guy. Ted's the designated asshole for this project. So, cool, let's just continue on in our groupthink. Anyway. Oh, I had much higher hopes for this. At least I can close it out and never look at it again. Anything? That's it! Alright. Aren't even any post-credit sequel drop hints further than the conclusion cutscene already was. So cheers to everyone that stuck around and suffered with me for this series. I feel like it started out stronger than it ended. The game, at least. I feel like I've kept up a decent series, considering I've completed all of it in just 3 sessions. I have marathoned the hell out of this game, because I'm setting aside some time in the coming weeks and months to do this, as I've done for this game, for a few other games that I know are comparably short. And again, for a critical commentary, speaking of the length, this is about a 5-hour campaign. And that is atrociously short for any FPS, even from this game's day. And all of the multiplayer, currently offline, because it was a Gamespy game. And for those that don't know, Gamespy was a competitive game network that went completely offline and didn't get picked up from any other company a few years ago. So anytime this comes up on a Steam sale, like it does fairly often, and is how I picked it up, just know ahead of time, this is all you're getting. Because as far as I've read and I've looked, the current publishing holders for this game aren't interested, apparently, in moving any of the multiplayer servers over to syncing with Steam or anything, so what you've just seen is all you're going to get. So, thank you all kindly for watching. Deckard! I've had enough of you! Go away! Anyway, rude, forget thieves, and don't have respect for other people. Consider checking out our Patreon if you've enjoyed this series, or at least my reactions there too! I'm Kinsmarck here at Last Level Press, and as always, I wish you all good gaming, and Godspeed.